Heya! This is Pokéball35, and welcome back to another unboxing type thing. I, 7 months ago, participated in the Scott the Woz charity bonanza event, whatever he calls it, back in December of last year. I bought some stuff off of the charity thing. I didn't buy too much off of the charity thing, but I did buy some stuff off of the charity event thing. And then, the stuff, because it has to go through a bunch of different processes, everything has to be made, and then I think it all gets shipped out at the same time. So randomly, a week ago, I was thinking to myself, man, didn't I buy stuff off the Scott the Woz charity merch bonanza thing 7 months ago? Where is that? And then I checked my email, and literally that same day, 3 hours beforehand, it said it was shipped out. I was like, oh, great! So, it's here. This is the box that it has come in. It's not too much, but there's some really great stuff in here. So, I'm excited to open this up. So, this is all being streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokéball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer. I have stuff on the box so you do not see my address. So, we are cutting into this with a thumbtack, because that is, the only pointy object I keep down here. So, we got it. So I'm gonna, can't see anything on the package. And there you go. Scott the Woz. That's him. That's the guy. That's him. This is a very nice box that this box has shipped in. And there's the other thing that it came with, too. They just put it right in the same box. Let me toss the cardboard out. So, what I have bought off of the Scott the Woz thing is the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. It's very spooky. Here's the front of the box. Very quality box. We've got a whole bunch of gravestones from the series. There's a Polybius and Wendy's employee. Some of these you can't see because of my camera, but there's steel wool on this one. Chet Shaft. Scott's financial stability is on that one. And here is the back of the box. It says, hey, all Scott here. And there's some more things. Critique that leak. That's never coming back, apparently. Maybe. So we're gonna open the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. So here it is. It comes... I forgot, it comes in its own little... I bought the Super Nintendo version, so it comes in its very own Super Nintendo box. You look really handsome today. Wow. Thank you. Return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. Scott on the thing. And here's the back. Hey, all, Scott here. Read this to yourself. I will read it out loud. It's easier for me to just look at it. Hey all, Scott here. You're finally doing it. You're regretting. You didn't have to buy this to do that, you know. The sequel to the most, Scott the Woz Presents the Mysterious Game of Crypticism-like experience from 2020, Scott the Woz Presents the Mysterious Game of Crypticism, is having its, back read right now. Scott the Woz Presents the Return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism aims to be a return to the Mysterious Game of Crypticism by using a box with text to convey its purpose. Underneath this cardboard lies a game cartridge for the Super Nintendo, SNES, the contents of which shall be decided by chance/if we really like you or not. Simply plug it into a system to discover which classic game you received. My money's on something you don't want. Also... there's a QR code. Scan for free poster. I didn't even see that. I guess you'll take that for free. I'll give you that one. Let me go to my QR reader on my phone. I'm going to scan this. What does this do for me? It takes me to the Pixel Empire website. It says scan for a free poster, but it just takes me to, the Pixel Empire poster area on the website. I thought it said free. No, it just says there's sales on some of these posters at $35 instead of $40, and it's advertising the new Kid Icarus thing. and just a handful of other posters. I don't think there's actually a free poster in here. I think it's just a sale on some of the posters. But I also don't know if that's because of the QR code, or if that's just because they're having a sale right now. Either way, we will open this in just a moment, because there are other goodies in here. The first thing I am pulling out of this thing is, I guess, the sticker sheet. Here is the sticker sheet. Scott the Woz stickers. We got Scott, and Scott, and Scott, and we have Borderline Forever logo, and that D-pad thing, and the friends that, I swear, I'm a Scott the Woz fan. It's just that I can never remember any of your friends' names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But the stickers are very good. This is the Scott the Woz poster. There's that, I mean, scan for free poster on the back of the box. I guess just advertising the posters. But this is a double-sided Scott the Woz poster, just in the box. So here is Scott the Woz poster. It is there. There are a bunch of different things on this poster that you can pause and look at. I need to look at it myself. There's a lot of things here. It's just like a bajillion references to like a bajillion different episodes of Scott the Woz, and it would just pain me to say every single one of them out loud. However, there is one that says Heya, and that's probably the most important one there. So, there's also a back to this poster, Return to the Mysterious Game of Crypticism, which I believe just says the same thing on this. However, the poster still says the box's back is being read, except it's just the back of this poster is being read. So it's just like, fix your mistake. Doesn't matter. Very quality poster. Fold this back up. So, I don't know how I'm gonna go about showing this. I'll wait to do that. We've got the Scott the Woz Sound Selection Volume A, which is a CD of Scott the Woz music. This doesn't open, it's just a sleeve, and the disc comes out. So here is very good art, by the way. Scott the Woz Sound Collection Volume A. The way this worked, if I remember correctly, is if you bought the Super Nintendo Mysterious Game of Crypticism box, you got the soundtrack Volume A. If you bought the Genesis version, you got soundtrack Volume B. So I don't have a Sega to plug in. We'll get to what I have. But there's music on the back of here. It shows you what songs are on this. I'm gonna have to do this real quick. Configure video. Try and zoom this in a bit. There you go. My hand's very unsteady, but you can see the songs that are on there. It's got classics like Break In, the Scott the Woz main theme, the Barrel Blast montage music, opening credits for Borderline Forever, etc., etc. Good music. I don't have a CD player that works anymore, but I will have this anyway. I have a handful of CDs from old things that are just like really cool to have, and I just don't have a CD player, but I'll take it. Also, this is nice. So, this is a signed photo from Scott and the crew. So here's everyone's signatures. And that's awesome. Love this. I will put this in a photo frame and have it watch me at night or something. And everyone looks really good here. Very, very good photo to include of the whole cast. And then there is... Also, the music's gonna... I had it loop, and then it didn't loop. There we go. We also have the Scott the Woz art book, I believe is what this is. I believe it's like... Is this like a full comic? I think he said it's like comics of Scott the Woz episodes. Yeah, introduction. Greetings, page user. Welcome to the booklet included in the Scott the Woz Presents The Return to the Mysterious Game of Crypticism for Super Nintendo. Thank you so much for supporting both Children's Miracle Network and Critical Care Comics by picking this sucker up. Who knew slapping a sticker on an old game cartridge could save children everywhere? But it's not just an old game cartridge with a sticker slapped on it, it's also a booklet! There's also a booklet included with an old game cartridge with a sticker slapped on it. What you're holding contains some of the finest comics adapted from Scott the Woz episodes imaginable. Plus, there's loads of other goodies sprinkled throughout, including a fan art section that just keeps going to the end. I'm really proud of everything we've been able to do here, and it means the world to me that you wanted to support these charities this way. Thank you so much, and I hope this booklet brings you as much joy reading it as it did for me putting it together. So, there's that table of contents. There is Mario Party, crossword, anime games, there's a word search, the trial, answer key for the stuff, advice from geriatrics, and fan art. And I believe if you bought the Genesis version, it would be different. So, like, I'll just show a few pages from this. It's comic adaptations of Scott the Woz episodes. So, here's some stuff from the Mario Party episode. And it's super good. And I'm on page, like, 32 now. And, like, this comic just keeps going. I need to rewatch this episode now. What's very funny is that on the channel, we just finished playing through Super Mario 3D World, and I just finished playing Bowser's Fury for the first time. And I just, this morning after doing that, rewatched the Super Mario 3D World A Critical Third Look episode. Here's the intro to the anime games episode. Oh, here we go. Here's Scott. Here's Scott looking at Monica. And a handful of other things. Here's this page of stuff. I'm just gonna show random pages. Oh, but then at the very end, I'm not going to show everything. Actually, I forgot this was in the episode. It's the Senran Kagura Reflections game, which I do in fact own and have played at least twice. And it's really weird to see in here. But they adapted, like, the ending anime segment into, like, actual, like, manga art, which is really cool. Where Scott uses the superpowers of Mighty Number 9. Really, really good stuff. There's a word search here of, just a bunch of stuff. One of the words in this word search is clubhouse, because of course it is. Another one is Scott. And here's an adaptation of, I'll just show the first page of the trial and the word search. Go to other random pages from the trial. Here's another random page from the trial, just to show you some of the art. And I want to go... Here's the fan art. Here we go. Advice from geriatrics. Also, there's the... I don't want to show the solution to the word search, but advice from geriatrics from the Think Barrel. Dear Mr. Therapist, could you fix me, please? Go to the vet, buddy. I don't do that here. What's your wildest patient story? Funny man in glasses cried about silly little robot. What's your favorite state? Depression. What's the best crime to commit? The legal ones. And there's two more here that I'm not going to read. It's for you to find out. There's also a QR code on this page. Desktop. It's showing up on this side of the screen. Well, too bad. This is what you're getting.
Are you sad? I'm not. Ah! Only one person can save you, and that's me, geriatrics. Therapist at the Think Barrel. Therapy. Therapy! Therapy!
Very good. I didn't want to fully extend the capture, so I hope you saw whatever that was. Full cam. Very good. And then there's a handful of fan art. I'll show like 2 pages of fan art from here. So here's some fan art from plenty of artists. Every single artist is credited. And here's 1 more page of fan art. So there you go. That's pretty much the whole book. And the back of the book is the setup. The desk, the chair, the internet and you up here, and it's Awesome Baby College Hoops. Dick Vitale's Awesome Baby College Hoops. And that's not everything that was in here. I'm just gonna put some of this stuff back in the box. Like the poster and the stickers. I'm gonna close this box up for a moment. I have nowhere to put this stuff. So, I don't know how I'm gonna go about this. But Scott the Woz made trading cards, right? And this includes 3 trading cards. I don't know if these are random or included with the box, just because. But what he did, so here's the card. Here's a card. If I could show it properly. There's art on the card. And this is memory cards. It's like a bit, it's like each one is like a bit from an episode. A better one to show would be like, You're Not an RPG Guy, Scott the Woz episode. And says, this is an American, this is Ohio. Not being an RPG guy all his life led Scott down the path of forcible intervention plus meeting God. That's a small thing from the episode. Shows you what episode it is at the top. So this is from episode 195. This is number 53 in the set. Illustration by Smash Tunes on this one. And at the bottom of each card is a QR code that leads to one of, like, I think it's like 100 plus something, like, exclusive Scott the Woz content. So, there is, like, a video here. Like, scan for exclusive video. I don't want to show the whole QR code, because that's, like, the whole point of this is that you're not supposed to, like, share the stuff. Eventually, Scott said he would unprivate these videos, but they're all privated videos on the Scott Stash channel. So let me see what this one is. So it says card 53, because this is card number 53 on here. And this is a 30-minute video about Scott talking about Breath of the Wild. There's also prop collection. So just a collection of different props used throughout Scott the Woz. This is card number 43. There we go. It is Scott and friends reading a book called Don't Pee Your Pants for 40 minutes. Now, I'm not going to give the URL. I'm just going to show you. That's what it is. It's a book called Don't Pee Your Pants. I know everything's bright, but apparently this stuff was, like, just set up. So, like, also I can see the comments on this video. From like 2 hours ago, someone got this and commented on this. And then the last one in this, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to watch later, is Scott and friends doing Mad Libs. Except now the video's not loading for 50 minutes. So, there's all of that. I kind of want to be nice and give you, like, one of these QR codes. But, like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, he said, like, try not to share these. But, like, he can't stop you from sharing them because it's supposed to be, like, exclusive content for buying the charity merch. And it's all at random. And it's like, oh, it's a trading card. But, I mean, I guess I could share it with friends. I'm kind of interested in this one. The one from... You're Not an RPG Guy. I'm gonna rescan this. Yeah. Because I'm interested in this one, and I think this one could be just a cool thing. He said eventually he will unprivate these videos. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna show you guys one of these. So, I need to go back into my camera settings to zoom in on my camera. Here. This QR code. I'm gonna hope that it'll let you pause and scan this. My hand is not very, like, steady. But that leads to a 30-minute video of Scott talking about Breath of the Wild, and since I'm currently doing a massive playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, I think it would be an interesting listen. So, there's your free stuff from this. That's what you're getting out of this. However, that's not it, because this included a pack of Scott the Woz trading cards in it. It's just a separate pack. Okay, it's 51, and I think, so it's not 100. I just got that wrong. I think there's 51 cards, and then in the boxes, that's right. So this is box exclusive, that's right. There's a total of 51 cards in the set, and then 53, 54, and 55 are the ones, or no, what is it? 52, 53, and 54 are the ones that I have in the Super Nintendo box. And 55, 56, and 57 are in the Genesis box. So I gave you one of the exclusive things from this box. So you're only going to get that from here. I'm not giving you the other two. Here is an actual pack of Scott the Woz trading cards. Collect all 51 included in Series 1 of the Scott the Woz collectible trading cards, featuring specialized art and descriptions based on iconic moments from Scott the Woz series. In addition, each unique card contains a QR code, scanning which will bring you to a special timed exclusive video made specifically for this set of collectibles. 51 cards to collect, 51 videos to watch. What are you waiting for? Series 2? And then Pixel Empire shows the back. See, Pixel Empire. So, not only... Actually, wait. No, there is 55 in here. I didn't even see this. 55 came out of this box. I just have it. I don't know if I'm supposed to have 55. Maybe I get 4 cards instead of 5, and I'm just bad and forgot. But it's the episode on cloud gaming. I'm not giving you that one. But not only did this come with a pack of Scott the Woz cards, I also bought a second pack of Scott the Woz cards separately. I'm kind of tempted to, like, not open one of these just because I'm a nerd. But I'm going to open one of these. There's a terrible part on the side, so they make it easy for you. So you can just have a nice, clean tear off the side, which is very thoughtful. So we've got, in this pack of cards, oh, well, saw part of the QR code. I don't know if you scan that, but I guess that's the one you're getting. Fine, I'll just show this one. You get one of this pack. It's, number 7. Okay, so I guess you're getting this one, because I actually showed part of it anyway. But it's the Battle in the Sewers. Come on. Does not... There we go. Battle in the Sewers. I open Pokemon cards sometimes. I don't know why this isn't working, but there's your QR code for that one. From... I'm trying to remember which episode this was. It's not... It just says Battle in the Sewers episode 175, so I have to look up Scott the Woz episode 175. Scott the Woz 175. Value pack games is the first thing that shows up, but I don't feel like that's correct. It looks like there's a bunch of Chibi Robo Ziplash on it, so it might have been from that episode. Either way, there's that. The other cards in here is Shovelware Variety Hour. I want to properly show the art. I need to have this just open at all times. There we go. Shovelware Variety Hour. Trying not to show the QR code, and you can see some of the art. I got one that is the generic Heya Scott here. Heya Scott here. Unless this was also from this other thing, but I don't think it was. 8-bit memories. There's some 8-bit art of some of the episodes on that one. And the Waist Chasers was everything in this pack. So, very good stuff. And I'm very tempted to just not open this pack of cards. It's a lot of exclusive content and some art, but it's just fun to just have it sealed, and it's like a novelty thing. He probably has the same thing. I'm pretty sure in the video talking about all this stuff, he has his own pack of his own cards completely sealed. So, maybe it's a waste of content to not open this right now. Just dropped it. But, there's that. But, we have not finished this yet. That is not everything in this box, because we bought the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism, you know? And we haven't opened that yet. So, once again, here is the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. It just slides right open. And here it is. Nothing else in the box. It just comes in its own little cardboard sleeve, which is very thoughtful. So, I gotta put this down. Good, that just fell. So yeah, this is the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. You look really handsome today. Super Nintendo game. Scott the Woz Presents the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism at the top. So we're gonna cut the music. I'm gonna go to my scene that I usually use for my Switch. I still have this open. I need my camera to show up over here. There we go. So we're over here. So if I can show this on screen, have a Super Nintendo. It's a Super Nintendo. I need to plug in the controller. I have Super Nintendo controller. So, I recently, because when I heard that this shipped to me, I was like, oh wait, I need to find a way to actually, like, have the Super Nintendo work, because I have the power supply, but I don't have the hookups for it. So I found, like, what made me remember that this was happening was that I bought, or, like, I saw a video on my feed of an adapter that allows you to record or just use HDMI on old consoles. So I saw this whole thing was shipping, and I bought this adapter, and it works. So, here's a copy of Yoshi's Island that I have. Plug Yoshi's Island into the Super Nintendo. So here it is. Yoshi's Island. It's Yoshi's Island in the Super Nintendo. You can see how crusty it looks with the Super Nintendo controller. This is an old save file I had from, like, years ago. So, Scott went to a bunch of used game stores and bought everything from the store. And then what this is just a game with a label slapped on it. He said that do not be surprised if this is a sports game, because there is a very good chance it could be a sports game. However, he did say that there are Super Mario Worlds in here, A Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger. Weird glitch on the screen. So, is this a sports game? Let's plug it into the Super Nintendo and find out. 3, 2, 1. Are we going to anticlimactic ourselves? We might need to blow into the cartridge. NHL. Well, I got ESPN National Hockey Night! Woo! I'm not one of the lucky 1,000... I think there was like 1,000 copies of this. It was like 1,000 Super Nintendo copies, and I got one of them. And I'm not the lucky person who got Chrono Trigger out of this. I mean, I recently did a full playthrough... It's very funny. I recently did a full playthrough of Chrono Trigger completely blind on my Super Nintendo Classic, which I modded to specifically play Chrono Trigger. So if you can watch my full blind playthrough of Chrono Trigger like that. But NHL, great game. I guess we'll try and play some NHL National Hockey Night. Philadelphia's closest to me. I live in New Jersey. I don't know what any of this is or what any of this means. Like, wait, New Jersey, New NJ. Choose a game. I don't... how do you even fucking play this? Is there instructions behind my camera? It just says press B to choose a month. Yeah, I was choosing this one. Oh, there we go. New Jersey Devils. Woo, I've been to a couple Devils games before.
Hello everybody, I'm Bill Clement and welcome to ESPN's National Hockey Night.
Wow, crazy.
All right, let's go down to ice level for the opening face-off.
Alright. I've been to a couple Devils games before. I didn't realize New Jersey Devils was in this game. Alright. I don't know. The game was happening? There was a game being played? I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Well, I mean, he literally said, do not be surprised if it's a sports game, because it's probably going to be a sports game. So, there you have it. The Scott the Woz, the return of the Mysterious Game of Crypticism. That's everything that I bought. There was a handful of posters and a bunch of other things that were on the charity thing that I didn't buy. Posters, t-shirts, other things. There was a whole ass game of Clue. I didn't buy that. I really wanted to buy the Monopoly from a few years back, and I never ended up doing that. Also, I just realized my camera has still been zoomed out, or zoomed in this whole time. Good. Well, that's everything. I'm purposefully not going to open this pack of cards right now. I might do it later. But you saw some of the cards, you saw some of the art, and you got some free content out of it as well. I mean, this video is content, but also you got the 2 QR codes from me. I'm not giving you any others. Wait for Scott to unprivate the videos or find the QR codes from another friend, or you should have bought this stuff yourself. This was all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokéball35, link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer. Scott said he would probably watch some unboxing videos, so Scott, if you are watching or had watched this unboxing video, your videos are absolutely incredible. You're just a big nerd, and you already know that you're a big nerd. Look at me. Look at what I have in my background right now. I'm a nerd too. I originally had passed off your content for a while when you were like first kind of new. I had seen like a random video from Peanut Butter Gamer and he, like, shouted you out and saying, like, hey, this person deserves a bunch of love, go watch his content too. And I saw your channel, and I didn't watch any videos at the time, and it took me, like, another, like, 4 months or something to be like, you know what? That Scott the Woz guy's in the back of my mind. Let me go check out his videos. And then I binged everything on your channel in, like, a matter of days. And this was before, I think, episode 100 had even come out. And I've watched every episode since. You and your friends do a bunch of amazing things, and you all deserve a massive round of applause for being able to put all of this stuff together in the first place. I love the fact that you're a nerd, because you get to talk about just a bunch of random stuff. And it's awesome when you talk about random stuff. It's stuff that I'm interested in. Yes, I did watch your 2-hour video on the death of the Wii U Part 1. And just, like, game controllers. No one's gonna talk about game controllers for 24 minutes. The complete Dark Age of Nintendo trilogy is amazing. Just the whole ass video on third-party controllers. The whole talking about Mario Kart series. The 1-hour video on the history of Toys to Life videos. It's just all really interesting to me. And just a bunch of other nerds out there. And you already know that. You have millions of views on each one of your videos anyway. So, thank you for putting this all together. I am now a proud owner of NHL Hockey Night. Thank you very much for watching, and to Scott, if you did watch, thank you yet again. I will see you in whatever comes next.